Yo, it is more normal to be on your phone than reading a book. Like, is it clicking? Like, it is more normal to be on your phone rather than reading a book. I was at my aunt's house. I don't really know this lady, but if you're in Africa, anyone who's your mom's friend or your father's friend is an aunt. And her kids were crafting. And I looked at them and I was like, no flavors way. They were like making they made like a dollhouse, and they made like fake food, whatever. And I was like, this is actually so cool. Because the only thing I could think about is like how that reminded me so much of myself. Because I know another one of my mom's friend's kids, and she is 5. She has an iPad. She has an iPad. And then you get these kids from my other aunt's house who are like 9 or 10 who are doing crafts. And you know what's so sad about it? Is that when I saw this kid with the iPad, I didn't even bat an eye. I didn't bat an eye. I was just like, okay, it's another one of these. We know the drill. Bring out another iPad kid. But when I saw those kids crafting, it's almost like 1 second turned into 2 seconds. Time slowed down, and I could just see these kids crafting away, and I was like, this is what it's all about. And I was like, these kids are gonna be all right. They're gonna be all right. But it just shows how much this sort of mentality has even poisoned me. The fact that I thought it was more intriguing to find a kid crafting rather than finding a kid on the iPad. Not only that, but you see it now too. I was at the dentist, and the lady sat me down, the technician sat me down. She's like, okay, you can wait here. And I was like, okay. And she's like, you can go on your phone. And I was like, nah, I'm fine. So I kind of raw dogged the silence and the boredom. And it's like, dang, do we always have to have some sort of distraction to get away from something as simple as boredom? Because let me tell you the truth. Two things. Number one, sitting in silence in boredom is not just boredom, it's you facing your thoughts, it's you thinking. And sometimes, if you haven't thought in a while, the brain will find it hard. So it finds other ways to distract itself. And number two, if people see you raw dogging silence, it makes them uncomfortable because it makes them think and remind themselves about how much they've been doom scrolling and wasting their life on a rectangular device. Not saying that I don't use my phone, not saying that I don't scroll. Back in the day, I was a troll. People just didn't want to hear the truth, is what I thought. But anyways, I was pretty. I was a kid, and I used to just I used to type away and stuff like that. But it was never to the whole degree that kids are online these days. Like it's so crazy because I'm saying kids are online, but it works for all of us, no matter how old you are. But not only that, but it's almost like if you enter a room, you sit down and you open a book to read. You can feel the eyes on you staring at you in wonder. If a person walked past you in a cafe, person with the phone, then they see a person with a book, they're gonna turn around. Because you know what? That's different. I'm not even a big reader at this stage. I'm trying to get back up there, but I can say on average I read maybe 10, 15 pages a day. It's not at my prime, but we're building it back up there. But it's almost like even the fact that you enjoy a book. We're not even talking about books now. We're talking about any other sort of craft or any sort of pastime besides anything that involves technology. The fact that you're into any of those things in these days, even just genuinely raw dogging silence, is almost seen as an anomaly when you compare it the to the frequency that people frequent their phones and the internet space. It's so dystopian. Y'all, my mom, oh my gosh, Facebook. The Facebook is such a funky place. She's been watching this one weird, like 2B type movie series, whatever thing, but the acting is so trash. She's been watching it for years now on Facebook, and I'm like, how can you stomach such? You could literally be doing anything else, but you decide to use the precious time that God gave you on this earth to watch such. The acting is even so terrible. Like, if you're gonna watch something, at least watch something that can teach you that's worth your time, your entertainment. You know, it's so crazy, y'all. It's actually so wild. I've fallen into the trap too of also thinking it's weird because no one sees this these days. And I feel like I'm not making sense in this video, but I just felt like I needed to say it, man. It's so wild. And I feel like this video is just like 95% of me doing this and like 5% of me saying it's so wild. Anyways, that's what I wanted to say. See you guys.